Hello, welcome back to Intuitive Moves. My name is Lana. I'll be guiding you through your flow today. You don't need anything, just a mat and some space. If you want to add a playlist, go nuts. Otherwise, let's get going. Find your way to a seated position, whatever is comfortable for you. Maybe sitting on your knees like I am, or maybe in a cross-legged position. Whatever feels best in your body. Let your hands rest down on your knees. Take your shoulders all the way up, back and down to find a nice long spine, and gently close down your eyes or soften your gaze. Just start to bring your awareness inward, and with every exhale, see if you can release anything that you're holding on to that's not serving you anymore. Maybe that's some rushing thoughts. Maybe it's some external pressures. With every exhale, just feel them release. Giving yourself permission to land on your mat with your breath. And gently starting to scan through your body, just taking note of how you've arrived on your mat today. Your physical, mental, and energy bodies. Not casting any judgments, not trying to change them, just noticing how you've arrived. And gently shifting this awareness to your breath, again, not trying to change it. Just simply noticing. Are you inhaling through your nose or your mouth? Where is that breath landing in your body? Maybe it's your belly, your ribs, or your chest. Maybe a combination of all. And gently starting to take control of your breath, inhaling through your nose, exhaling through your mouth. We have 5 more just like that. Inhale, exhale, at your own pace. Two more. One more. And hold this exhale for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Big inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. 5 more at your own pace. Two more. One more inhale and hold at the top for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently return to your natural pace of breath. When you're ready, gently blinking open your eyes. Find some nice wrist circles here. Bring the energy all the way through to your fingers and toes. And we'll rock forward into a 4-point kneeling. As you arrive, making sure your hips are stacked over your knees, your shoulders are directly over your wrists, and we find some cat-cows. Dropping your belly open at your chest. Look to the sky on your inhale, and exhale to round out through your spine. Look to your belly button on your exhale. Inhale, drop your belly open at your chest. Exhale, round out through your spine. Keep this going with your breath. And start to move intuitively here. Maybe you find some barrel rolls, bringing your chest all the way up and around, wagging your tail, rocking your weight forward, back, whatever feels nice. We have another 3 breaths to just really explore this movement. Find what feels good in your body today. It can be as big or as little as you'd like. And on your next exhale, gently finding stillness. Make your way back to a neutral spine. Adjust your hands and knees if you need to. Inhale as you lengthen your right leg away from you and your left hand. If you can, float that back leg up off the ground. Take a big inhale to grow long, and exhale, elbow meets knee underneath the body. Inhale to reach long. Exhale, elbow to knee. Let's do 2 more just like that. Inhale to reach. Exhale to curl. Last one. Inhale to reach and hold. Pulsing your arm and leg up towards the sky for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently release back to a 4-point kneeling. Left leg extends, right hand reaches to the front of the mat. Inhale as you float that back leg, find some length. Exhale, elbow meets knee. Inhale to reach long. Exhale, elbow to knee. Good, let's do 2 more. Inhale to reach. Exhale to wrap. Inhale to reach. Exhale to wrap. Inhale to reach and hold. Let's pulse that arm and leg up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Recover back down to your mat. Shift your weight backwards so we're in a high plank position. Come up onto your toes and bring that weight forward so your shoulders are over your wrists. Option to stay here in a high plank, or maybe you lower your knees down just to lessen the weight in our hands. And we have some shoulder taps, so opposite hand to opposite shoulder. Opposite hand to opposite shoulder. And we're really focusing on keeping our hips nice and still here. So we're not wobbling side to side. We're not dropping forward or lifting up. Our body is in a nice plank position as we tap opposite shoulders. Let's do 4 more. 4. And 3, make sure you're still breathing. 2, last 1. Press your hips to the sky for a downward facing dog. We're not here for too long. Inhale to rock your weight forward to a high plank. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, weight comes forward. Exhale, press it back. We have 2 more. Inhale, weight comes forward. Exhale, press it back. And last 1, inhale, weight comes forward. Exhale, press it back and hold. Let's pedal it out here, bending 1 knee at a time. Maybe dropping 1 knee in front of the other. Whatever feels nice in your body. Maybe pulsing your chest between your shoulders. Opening your tailbone up towards the sky. 1 more big inhale, and on your exhale, gently finding stillness here. Take your eye gaze to your fingers and walk your feet all the way to your hands. Forward fold. Let's heel toe those feet wider apart to find a rag doll. Bend your knees, rest your belly on your thighs, and let your head hang loose. Hold on to opposite elbows. Maybe you find a sway side to side. Releasing all tension with your exhale. And think of your shoulders dropping away from your body. We have 2 more breaths here. Let's stay for 1 more inhale. Exhale to release your hands down to the ground. Tuck your pelvis, roll up through each vertebrae all the way to stand. As you arrive at the top, 2 big shoulder rolls. Shoulders come up, back, and down. Last 1. Shoulders come up, back, and down. Inhale to reach your hands to the sky, tall mountain. Pistol grip your fingers and lift up nice and tall. Let's take our right leg and place it over the left to find a twist. Inhale to reach tall, and exhale to find a side bend. Hands go to the left, hips go to the right. Maybe your eye gaze goes under that top bicep. We're here for 2 breaths. 1 more inhale, and exhale to come back to center. Unravel your legs. Let's find the other side. Left leg over right. Inhale to reach tall, and exhale over to the right. Hips go to the left. Maybe your eye gaze under that top bicep. 2 breaths. 1 more big inhale, and exhale to come back to center. Unravel your feet. Inhale to reach your hands to the sky, and on your exhale, little back bend. Open your chest out towards the sky like you're shining your heart to the ceiling. 1 more inhale here, and exhale, forward fold. Let those arms sweep all the way down to the ground. Inhale, halfway lift, straight spine. Exhale, hands to the floor, step back to a high plank. Shift your weight forward, shoulders come beyond your wrists, and lower down halfway for your chaturanga. Maybe you drop down to your knees, all the way down to the ground this time. Baby cobra, roll your shoulders back, lift your head and chest up off the ground. Squeeze your elbows together. Nice and active all the way down your legs. Squeeze your knees to your thighs. Press the tops of your feet into the ground. 1 more inhale here. Exhale to relax down to your mat. Take a big inhale here. Exhale, cobra pose. Press into your hands to lift a little bit higher. Keep a nice bend in your elbows. We're here for 1 more inhale. And exhale to lower. Hold for an inhale. Exhale, upward facing dog. Press into your hands and lift your thighs up off the ground this time. We're still nice and active through the legs. We hold here for an inhale. And exhale, press your hips to the sky. Downward facing dog. Take a moment to readjust here, spreading your fingers nice and wide. Opening your tailbone to the sky. Actively pressing your heels to the ground. One more big inhale. And exhale. Inhale to rise up on your toes. Big bend in your knees. Look to your fingers. Exhale, step, hop, or float to the front of your mat. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, straight spine. Exhale to fold. Inhale, tall mountain. Circle your hands to the sky. And exhale, hands to your heart space, Samasthiti. Surya A, let's start to flow. Inhale to reach tall. And exhale to fold, let it go. Inhale, halfway lift, straight spine. Exhale, hands to the floor, step back to a high plank. Option to lower your knees to the ground, lowering down halfway. On your inhale, your choice of back bend, baby cobra, cobra, or upward dog. And on your exhale, press your hips to the sky. Downward facing dog, 2 breaths here. In and out through your nose. Inhale to rise up on your toes, big bend in your knees. Exhale, step, hop, or float to the front of your mat. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, straight spine. Exhale to fold. Inhale, tall mountain, circle your hands to the sky. And exhale, hands to your heart space, Samasthiti. Inhale to reach tall. Exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift, straight spine. Exhale, hands to the floor. Step your right leg to the back of your mat. Drop that back heel down to the ground, and as you exhale, arms windmill up and over. Warrior 2, bend into your left leg. Shoulders are over hips. Eye gaze is over that front middle finger. And without moving your legs, have the sensation of your heels hugging together. Nice and strong here. Warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2. Find that point of focus, your dristi. 2 breaths. Inhale to reach all the way forward, flip your palm. Exhale, reverse your warrior, eye gaze goes to the sky. Maybe if that feels a little bit uncomfortable in your neck, you bring it down towards that back heel. But wherever you are, we're keeping that bend in our left leg, our front leg. We're here for one more inhale. And on your exhale, both hands windmill down to frame your front leg. Step back to a high plank and make your way through your vinyasa, high to low plank, chaturanga. On your inhale, your choice of back bend. And on your exhale, hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Inhale to rise up on your toes, big bend in your knees. Exhale, step, hop, or float. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, tall mountain. And exhale, hands to your heart space, Samasthiti. Inhale to reach tall. Exhale to fold, let it go. Inhale, halfway lift, straight spine. Exhale, hands to the floor, left leg to the back of the mat. Drop your back heel down to the ground. And on your exhale, warrior 2, arms windmill up and over. Our right leg is forward this time. Shoulders over hips, eye gaze over your front middle finger. And we're hugging those heels together, nice and active. 2 breaths here. Inhale to reach all the way forward, flip your palm. Exhale to reverse your warrior, take your eye gaze up to the sky. Maybe down towards your back heel, but remembering we're keeping that bend in our front leg. We hold here for one more inhale. And exhale, both hands windmill down to frame that front leg. Step back to a high plank. Find your vinyasa, high to low plank. On your inhale, your choice of back bend. And on your exhale, hips to the sky. Downward facing dog. 2 breaths. Inhale to rise up on your toes, big bend in your knees. Exhale, step up or float to the front of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, straight spine. Exhale to fold. Inhale, tall mountain, circle your hands. And exhale, hands to your heart space, Samasthiti. You stay where you are, I'm just changing sides again. Chair pose, big toes together, heels are slightly apart. Arms sweep down and up, hips sink down towards the ground. So we're thinking of drawing belly button up underneath your ribs and lengthening your tailbone down to the ground so we're not sticking our butts out, nice and strong through the core. Think of pressing your thumbs to the back of the room. Your chest is proud. If you have any blood pressure issues or you have vertigo, just holding here in chair pose. If you're coming with me, taking a big inhale, exhale, sweep those hands down and up. Inhale, reach, chair pose. We have 3 more. Exhale to sweep. Inhale to reach. Good. 2 more. Exhale, sweep. Inhale, reach. Last one. Exhale, sweep. Inhale, reach and hold. Maybe you sink a little bit lower. Reach those thumbs to the back of the room. We have 2 breaths. 1 more big inhale. Exhale to fold. Let it go. Inhale, halfway lift, straight spine. Exhale, hands to the floor. Make your way back to downward facing dog. 3 or vinyasa, or you always have the option to press straight back to downward dog. 3 breaths here. Remembering you can take a break at any stage, just hit that pause button. 1 more big inhale, and exhale. Bring your big toes together at the back of the mat. Inhale, left leg to the sky, 3-leg dog. Both legs are active, especially that extended leg. Take a big inhale. Exhale, left knee, left elbow, weight comes forward. Exhale, shoot it back. Sorry, let me correct that breath. Inhale, left knee, right elbow. And exhale, shoot it back. Inhale, knee to nose, tiger curl. Dome out through your back and step your left foot to your left thumb. High crescent lunge, reach your hands to the sky. Exhale to sink lower. Rise all the way up on those back toes. All the way up, bend into that left leg. Reach those fingers to the sky. Proud through your chest. And we're still strong through the core. So if you're feeling it in your lower back, just bend that back leg. But even though that leg is bent, we're still squeezing through the glutes, squeezing through the core. We're nice and strong here. Inhale to reach tall. Exhale, cactus arms. Bend your elbows and knees. Open out to the sky. Inhale to reach tall. Exhale to bend and open. Inhale to reach. Good, we have 2 more. Exhale to bend and open. Inhale to reach. Last one. Bend and open and hold. Maybe you open out your heart to the sky. We're here for 2 breaths. 1 more big inhale. Exhale, both hands reach to the floor. Make your way back to downward facing dog. Remembering we have that option for our vinyasa or pressing straight back. Let's find our breath here. 3 breaths. Bringing your big toes together at the back of the mat. I'm just changing sides. Stay where you are. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Both legs are active, especially that extended leg. We hold for an inhale. And exhale. Inhale, knee to right elbow. Weight comes forward. Exhale, shoot it back. 3-leg dog. Right knee, left elbow, cross under your body. Exhale, shoot it back. Knee to nose, tiger curl, dome out through the upper back. Step it to your right thumb. High crescent lunge, find your balance. Reach your hands to the sky. We sink into that front leg, our right leg. We rise up on the back toes. We're nice and strong. Find your dristi, active through your core, through your glutes, and your back leg. Take a big inhale, and exhale. Inhale, cactus arms, open out your chest, bend your elbows and knees. Exhale to reach tall, good. Inhale to lower. Exhale to reach, good. 2 more. Inhale to lower. Exhale to reach, last one. Inhale to lower and hold. Keep that breath flowing. Maybe open out your heart space to the sky. 1 more big inhale. Exhale, both hands to the floor. Make your way back to downward facing dog. Find that flow of breath here. Three more breaths. Inhale to rise up on your toes, big bend in your knees. Exhale, step up or float to the front of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, tall mountain, circle your hands. And exhale, hands to your heart space, Samasthiti. Heel toe your feet the width of your mat, or just outside shoulder width apart. Our knees and toes are facing out on a slight angle. Malasana yogi squat, sink your hips down to the ground. If your heels are off the ground here, maybe finding a block or a pillow, just placing it underneath your hips. Bring your elbows to the inside of your knees and press your hands down in line with your sternum. Think of growing tall through your spine. We're here for 5 breaths. Maybe you'd like to close down your eyes or soften your gaze. Two more deep breaths. One more big inhale. Exhale to open your eyes, bring your hands to the ground, and step back to a 4-point kneeling. We'll find our way to pigeon pose, so our right knee towards the right wrist, toes go over to the left-hand side, and walk that left leg away from you. So we're looking for a stretch through the outside of your right glute. Think of squaring your hips to the front of the mat. Let's come into some active pigeon before we stretch it out. So we can bring our fingertips to the ground. And before we move, I really want you to think of lifting up. So squeeze your glutes to lift tall. Nice and active through the legs. Inhale to lower. Exhale to squeeze your glutes and lift. Good. Inhale to lower. Exhale to squeeze and lift. We have 2 more. Inhale to lower. Exhale to squeeze and lift. Last one, inhale to lower and hold. Option to bring your elbows to the ground, maybe your hands, and let yourself relax into that stretch now. So we're still looking for the stretch through that right hip or glute. We have 2 more big breaths here. Let's do 2 more just because it feels so nice. One more inhale, and on your exhale, gently press yourself up to a seated position. We'll sit onto that right hip. Bend your left knee in towards the right and extend your right leg long. So we're in a half hero pose and our left leg is bent. So the closer our knees together, the harder or the more intense this stretch is going to be. So find a comfortable position, and we're looking for a stretch through the front of this left quad. When you're ready, gently lowering yourself backwards. Maybe you just stay on your hands, maybe you come to your elbows, or maybe you lie down on the ground. But wherever you are, I want you to think of tucking your pelvis under to find a stretch through that left leg. Right through that left quad. Once you've found it settling in, we'll stay here for 4 breaths. Let's take one big last inhale here. And exhale to gently press up. Unravel those legs. We'll come to the left-hand side. So our left leg is forward this time, and our right leg scoots back. Finding your way there, however is easiest for you. It's okay if your shin isn't parallel with the front of the mat, as long as we're finding that stretch in the left glute. So we square our hips off. We have our active pigeon. Before we settle into it, bringing your fingertips to the ground. Squeeze through your glutes to lift up, nice and active. Inhale to lower. Exhale to lift. Use those glutes. Inhale to lower. Exhale to squeeze and lift. We have 2 more. Inhale to lower. Exhale to squeeze and lift. Last one. Inhale to lower and hold. Maybe your elbows come to the ground. Maybe you extend long. We're looking for that stretch in the left glute. Wiggle around left and right. Push your weight forward and back until you find that stretch in your body. 4 breaths. One more big inhale. And on your exhale, gently pressing yourself up. Sit onto that left hip. Right knee comes in, left leg is long. Our knees come somewhat together, and when you're ready, gently lowering yourself back. Noting that each side is different, so it might be different to the other side. And before we relax here, tuck your pelvis under to find length in that right quad. We're here for 4 breaths. One more inhale. And on your exhale, gently pressing yourself up. Straighten out through that right leg. And with control, reach your hands forward, and on your exhale, tuck your pelvis to roll all the way down to your back. Bring your legs up to the sky. We'll find happy baby, holding onto your ankles, the outside blades of your feet, or pistol grip your big toes. Hug your knees down towards your armpits and press your tailbone to the ground. Maybe you stay static here. Maybe you'd like to find a little wobble left and right. If you have any other stretches, any other poses you'd like to take today, you're welcome to find those now. We have 2 more breaths here. Last inhale. And on your exhale, gently releasing your legs long on your mat. Let your arms and legs go wide. Take up as much space as you would like to as we make our way to our final resting pose, Shavasana. Take any little movements, any little fidgets, itches that help you relax here. And remembering you don't need to have your legs out long. Maybe you have something under your knees. Maybe you let your knees drop together or your knees drop out to the side. Whatever you're most comfortable with today. And as we arrive in stillness here, gently scanning through your body one more time. How do you feel now versus how you felt when we first started our practice today? Maybe reflecting on your practice. Was there anything you learned about yourself? Maybe the way you combat challenges? Maybe your connection with your breath. We have 4 more breaths here. Maybe you hang out here for a little bit longer. If you're ready to get back to it, starting to deepen your breath, maybe find some wrist and ankle circles, maybe a full body stretch. Hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a bit of a cuddle. Thank yourself for moving today. Thank your body for everything that it does for you. And when you're ready, finding your way up to a seated position. Sitting up nice and tall, we'll meet with our eyes closed or gaze softened. Inhale to reach your hands to the sky, and exhale to bring them to your heart space. Thank you so much for flowing with me today and honoring this ancient practice of yoga. Namaste. Thank you so much for flowing with me today, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. If you have any comments, requests, anything, leave them down below. And as always, I'd appreciate it so much if you subscribe to this channel. I am wearing LSKD today, and if you do love it or if you want to shop LSKD, I've left a link in the description of this video. It's just an affiliate link, so it just gives me a little bit of commission every time you shop through it. But otherwise, I'll see you next time on the mat.